beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. We've got it's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Brian Bayo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Josh Rojas. And the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Rojas checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Towards first, Gonzalez steps on first for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Mike Tauchman with just one hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. That one almost got him. Base knock center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Andrew Vaughn now. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, and it's fouled away. The 0-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed. Lenny Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And there's the automatic. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here in Boston and on the hill, Davis Martin. How about a scouting report on him?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Still stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Rips one to right. And now maybe extra bases.
He was all over that one. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Christian Campbell with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. Just missed.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
And here it comes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Really looking good at the plate so far in this series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats. And that is out of play. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Into the monster seats and gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they lead it. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
Here's Alex Bregman. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Trevor Story. And that's in the dirt.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Red Sox already leading. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Batting sixth, catcher.
So a man at first. Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Davis Martin done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Jared Schuster will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Rob Refsnyder batting with one down takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Eder up and loosening in the pen. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Whoa. Just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. 1 out, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Tauchman has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now batting Jarren Duran on the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Going 2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tauchman makes the grab, and that'll do it. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing.
I'll be rocking that stage to the sunrise. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it fluid on the rhymes. I'm about to lose.
Back here at Fenway, top of the second. And the batter now, Lenny Sosa. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Batting 7th, center fielder Dominic Fletcher.
Here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Bayo ready to fire now. On the ground right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Up.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one just misses. And the count's
3
full.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Duran squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Campbell.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
That one ripped. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Fletcher sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one not close, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Waste no time there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sable in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Bregman at second. Story on at first with 2 down. Strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. Sosa slings to first, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. Theis will handle the catching duties in this one. 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Bayo back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Slater.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And they'll do it again. Two down. Outfield for a knock.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder Mike
Tauchman, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. White Sox strand a couple, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Benintendi makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. In the air, right side. Tauchman on his way over. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar.
2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. A single his first time. On the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Andrew Benintendi.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right. his first time. Outside low. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Benintendi on at first. Nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Campbell has it for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dominic Fletcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball up the middle, Campbell. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, catcher Matt Theis.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Left fielder Jarren Duran.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Popped up, Baldwin on the move. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman Christian
Campbell now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third, Rojas. To first, already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter Rafael Devers.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside. upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tachman brings it in, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Josh Rojas.
Third baseman.
When you talk
Josh
about elite
Rojas.
defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. Going one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Austin
Slater stands in. 1 for 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tachman. That's in there. 0-1. And that one missing low.
1-2.
Slater, the base runner at first with one out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Counts full.
Squirts away a little bit. Back to work. 3-2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
So one out with two aboard. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Two on, one out. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Next one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it remains 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
1 out. Runner at second. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Chicago.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. This to third. Bregman. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-2. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 64. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 64, James Smith.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one.
Alex Bregman.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around second is Bregman. Coming home. He will score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 64 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jake Eder on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. And that one clips the corner. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. All Red Sox in this one. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Thies collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And a curve is down and in. And that one is lifted in the air. Tauchman on the move towards foul ground. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had
No
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball. And a curve misses outside. Jarren Duran on deck for Boston. Two outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Oh, two.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Rafaela, the runner at third. Duran on at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air, out to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they now lead by 9. Devers now. Out to center. Fletcher moving under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red
and
Sox.
they make a change to start the 6th.
Number
The new
32.
pitcher, Justin Wilson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fletcher in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
High in the air, out to right. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy Brooks Baldwin. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, catcher Matt Fife.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strike.
Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. So now it's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
No strike.
Slater in his 8th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hit in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Alex Bregman. Eater back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Movement in the bullpen. Gus Varlett preparing to come on if needed. Gilbert warming up as well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Story, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Nope, ball one.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Blake Sable. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Tauchman on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching for
Austin Adams gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Mike Tauchman digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Mike Tauchman.
That's why we give him all the glory. Yeah, that's what he do. Bring it through to the other side.
Splits the plate. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
That's the ball.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sable under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. And that's a little bit high. One down, base is empty. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one. That's towards center. Rafaela. He makes the grab. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 11 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez.
First baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
They say you win.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left.
No!
And foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swinging a foul straight back. Now 1-1. First and second here, no outs. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Almost got him. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. To the right side, and a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ripped on a line. Topman snags it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Campbell. Fly ball to right. Topman drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 12 and the White Sox 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back, and a
Sox.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Walker
0.
Buehler.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Dominic Fletcher.
And first offering is fouled off. Buehler fires. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His second of the year. It's 12-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Baldwin, the next to hit. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's the strike. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Campbell makes the grab, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rafaela right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela pulls it down, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Siggy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swing and a pop-up. Baldwin makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman will hit next. On the ground, and that's just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Ball 1, no strikes. Bregman at first, 1 gone. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Foul ball there. That one is upstairs. The Red Sox up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Sable.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Romy Gonzalez.
First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And a good eye there.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair as the lead holds at 12-5. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Here's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Hey!
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and that will fall.
Now batting, right
So
fielder,
man aboard,
Mike Tauchman.
digging in, Mike Tauchman. First pitch misses.
Well, the leadoff
One
man
ball,
gets on. You
okay.
want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Slapped foul. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Andrew
Now
Vaughn
batting,
steps to the plate for the White
baseman,
Sox.
Andrew Vaughn.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Slater into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Brennan
Red Sox.
Bernardino taking over on the mound.
Number
And they
83.
felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one is hammered right field. Way back there. And it's gone. He circles the bases. His second homer of this series, and they close the gap. It's 12-8. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They go back to back and they're chipping away. It's 12-9.
They're making things much more interesting with these home runs. Don't look now, but they're right back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. Bernardino, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That misses. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
1 strike away. Two down, nobody on.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swing and a bouncer. The feed to the pitcher gives him no chance, and the inning stays alive.
Josh Rojas.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Baldwin over at second. Thice at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. Winds blowing to in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. Winds blowing to in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, but baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make it, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map.